Today I am going against the New York Giants, but it will be at the home field of Lambeau. It will be at Lambeau Field. No, they're still playing, but they're doing a mission.
Here in the upcoming draft. Select to scout this player, and unlock each skill unlocked will cost you scouting points. Spend as many as you can.
Alright, I'm just gonna start off with this.
Will be lost. Unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if
I mean, I didn't want that, but halfback, unscouted. Woo! I need not a power back. I don't care what your overall is. I'm throwing it all. Power back. Beautiful again. Quarterback. Let's go for a mobile. The first mobile I see, Malcolm Locklear. Alright, so that'll be my scouting points, and let's get into the match with the Giants. Oh, and the last match with the Lions, forget about that. It did not finish because if you remember, I left at with 8 seconds left on the clock. So then it just got deleted when I changed the game, and then I just simulated it to the Lions game, and now we have one win, so we're not defeated. So if we win, then the Giants would be tied up with us? No, they would be worse than us. So this is actually a big game on the NFC side, just the NFC straight up. But let's get into it.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley.
I'm Larry Ridley. Yeah, we know your name.
Truly iconic stadiums in the NFL. There's a look
Right
at Lambeau
side.
Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25
So he
and
got
down at the 28-yard line.
18 yards. I'm good. I'm all good. I'm all good. Alright, who's their quarterback? No way Matt Ryan's their quarterback.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. The Pro Bowl end, DeMarcus Ware there to take him down. So 2nd and 10 here. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. This is Cobb with a catch right side.
Oh, they have Randall Cobb.
A big play that time.
Oh, I was right. They do have Matt Ryan.
And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Here's Coleman. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Marty, playing cornerback.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Surveying
Locked
the
up.
field. They'll get
Ooh,
nothing
he
out
thought
of
he was
that
gonna
one.
get
It's
the
gonna
run
lead
in.
to a 3rd down.
He got 0 yards and 0 yards. I didn't know what else to say. 1 rush, 0 yards for Matt Ryan, though. The GOAT, Matt Ryan. Actually, he's a pretty bad GOAT.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
A play from him is what ruined Super Bowl 51. I forgot what number we're on.
Kevin Dodd coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. and it'll be 4th down.
Wait, they're going
and now
for it?
a long one from Matt Bryant. He's hit from 62 in his career, but that was all the way back in 2006. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt.
Oh my goodness, he can make that.
He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so.
It was just a whoa. That was a beautiful.
For a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
It does especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time, and that'll bring up second
Oh, they kept
down.
Parker?
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball
They
without
kept
securing the
Parker.
catch. He was thinking about those rack
You guys
yards
remember the last
instead of making the
episode.
catch first and then taking
He's
off.
gonna go for it again. He's gonna go for it again.
Rivers now. And this one caught
First
by
down.
Des
I didn't.
Bryant. A nice pick up there of 11
I
yards, and
I
it'll
thought I
move the
had it,
sticks.
but nah. Now I have it. Now, perfect.
First
Blitz?
down,
No.
Rivers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is
Touchdown, Odell.
He doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have
I
explosive
mean, his elbow
plays,
was past the
that's often
line,
the difference
but
in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a
I mean,
defense
not
off
his elbow,
balance,
his shoulder.
that'll drive a team towards a victory.
First and goal, they'll look to smash
And he
it
wastes
in.
his
Maybe
first
it's
touchdown with the Packers. Well, back with the Packers, I say.
Eddie Lacy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Solid job. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they
Oh,
pass the
Maya.
ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. But that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Whoa, uh-oh. Oh, somebody else took on. White took on the number 13.
On first down, Ryan. Caught left side by Cobb. And
Ooh,
he'll
got
be brought
close
down right
line.
around the 37. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That's the end of
Trying
this
to get
first
one more
quarter.
in here before the quarter breaks.
That was offside. That was
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They're looking
I'm
at
so
a
used
second
to
and short
hearing the
yardage to
Giants
start
and
things
thinking,
out.
oh yeah, I have the football. Because, you know, my
They'll
favorite
run
team
it
is the
now out of
Giants.
the
So.
gun. And running room
That's what I'm
scarce here. He's
expecting.
going to be stopped in his
But
tracks
I'm like, wait,
at the line of
but
scrimmage.
I don't have
Just
the
a
football.
yard
I'm
of the
playing
pickup
defense.
there, and it'll leave him with a
That's
third
usually
and
how I
3.
remember
So
which
second
team I
down
am.
was a run play.
I don't
Now let's see what
care
they
about
do on
what the
third.
team names are.
It looks like the
I
Packers
just
have
know
added an extra
offense,
DB
defense.
on
I'm
third
playing
down.
offense right
Now,
now.
that result is no
Well,
surprise.
not right now, but I'm
This
playing
team is
defense.
bringing back memories of what? The 85 Bears, the 2000
Bam!
Ravens.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tevin Coleman.
Oh,
His
guys,
third
and if you're
touchdown
saying
now on
that
the
the
year.
Madden
And the
18
Giants
physics
have
aren't
tied it
real,
here, and they can take the lead if they hit the
I
PAT.
was actually
Well, they were just hoping
playing
that
it.
run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used
At my
to teams
cousin's
on
house,
third down, doesn't matter
he
how
was the
far
Patriots, I was
they
the
need
Giants.
for a first down throwing the ball. Instead, they run it,
I
and as you
tried
said,
to tackle
pick up
him,
the first down,
but when I
and
tackled
then
him,
some, and then some.
well,
In
Gronk
fact,
made the touchdown,
everything, all
and
the
I
way
was
for a
underneath him,
touchdown. Terrific
so
play.
This will be taken about the 12.
it was like
And it's a pretty good return
he
here as he'll get
spiked
it
me
up
in
to
my
the
head.
29-yard line.
It was just very crucial. It didn't look good. Wait, what? Brian got injured? Run
They
it,
begin the drive
run it.
with Lacy. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Colts. That's actually a nice run.
Play fake. Rivers. Finding time. And the hit jarred loose.
Really, Odell.
It's incomplete. He was
Third and
looking for
10.
Odell Beckham that time. And that'll make it third down.
so much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Now Rivers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
All right.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And how about this one now?
2-minute warning. 4th and 1.
Gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
40-yard line. I always mess up over here. So right now it's more like
we
a right
remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights
I
and
feel like a bad
analysis
person for doing
of
that.
this first half of action. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
They call him QB sneak.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On the sneak, Rivers. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I tell you,
good job, Rivers.
When you're way back on your side of the field, I thought this might just be an attempt to draw them off and get the first down that way. But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
Rivers to throw this time. Rolling to his left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
So pretty much I just got flipped the play
Throwing
without
again,
calling
Rivers
the flip.
2nd and 10. Looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. The big fella. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. And the big boy, dare I say, he showed some athleticism there.
Oh, without a doubt. And you know what else we saw on that play? Why they do more and more ball drills in practice. They want everyone proficient with catching the football and being comfortable.
Should just take in sack.
When a big play like this will happen for a big man.
Now, post-game locker room, does he get an extra drumstick?
Hey, he was going to get that anyway. He may get the whole spread now.
Yeah, put some gravy on there. And he'll be out
Wow,
of
you guys are
across the 25.
EA is just really rude.
The Packers offense
Two
now, they get
big
ready to
guys.
head back on the field. Back to it after the pick 6. Rivers.
Wide open. Wide
Dante
open.
Moncrief.
Moncrief wide open. And he might go. Oh,
Dante
but
Moncrief.
way.
Packers. Dante Moncrief. His second touchdown on the
26-yard
season.
touchdown.
And the Packers move back within a couple of the
Woo!
lead. And sometimes
I mean,
those slants,
from the
they can be so
26-yard
tough
line,
to defend
a
after the catch.
74-yard
It just happens so
touchdown.
quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Now hold everything
can't believe I
here.
just
We're
not
gonna
called
get
my
a
second timeout.
by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Yeah, I'm actually liking this.
Rivers is going to throw for it. That's called.
Yes, all tied up.
It
paid off. It paid off.
Successful. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Yep, I just like to say the score is 0-0.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers defense here getting ready. Last drive, touchdown, surrendered. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle
Philly's
of letting the last
3-1?
series go,
Oh
good
my.
or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders as always.
As always, they're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield.
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On second down, here's Ryan. He's got time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes
See
down.
that man coverage?
Rashid Hageman. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as
I'm
best
actually
they
going to play
can.
right over
if you
here.
get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack,
I'm going to play him right over here.
Almost discrediting their work.
Oh, they're going to waste time. Smart move by the Giants. This is actually something that they didn't know how to do in the last season in real life.
They'll run it now
And
out of the gun.
turned up from the
He's
Giants.
going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. They send Green to the left on his own. Final play of the half, Rivers. Surveying the field. Now he's going to send this one deep right side.
Ooh,
And his
somebody
throw is
actually
going to be
caught it.
incomplete.
Colts
So
caught
we
it.
hit halftime all. Hey, you. Yeah, you. John. Why'd you skip Larry's halftime? I'm just kidding. I don't know who you are. But if you're John, I bet you're pretty freaked out for a second.
I
All
got
right, let's
pretty
get to the
freaked out.
third quarter.
Because that's
Good
short for
return
my
as he'll be
name.
stopped just shy
My
of the
actual name
30-yard
is
line.
Jonathan. No, that was actually kind of
And
scary.
Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are
All right,
doing.
I'll take the
Gotta
yard.
wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On play action, Rivers. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Josh Manga. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So last time
Possession of the third
that
quarter,
they were
interception, so
over
maybe
here,
a
well,
second
around
half
this
tone
area,
setter.
was at the beginning of
and
the
not the
game.
tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams
I
actually
stopped
doing
that?
that back in the good old days.
Into
Give him
missing
7
the
on the
field
play,
goal.
and that'll make this a second
So,
down. Completed
now
pass
I'm
play. Now
very
let's see if they go
scared.
back to the air or to the ground.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing.
And no escaping
Yes, take him
this
down to
time
the
as he'll go
39.
down. They got him for a
Ryan's
sack.
injured. That's huge because there's 4 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the game.
So Ryan out, getting looked at on the sideline.
Who is it? Who is it? Who
And
is
they'll
it?
hand the duties over to the former
Keenum?
Houston Cougar. It's Case Keenum.
Isn't he like the best quarterback? Currently, the best
First
quarterback
throw
for
down
the
backup Keenum. To the right side,
Nope.
caught by
Nope.
Selleck.
All right,
Good
take it.
defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be
Fourth
fourth
nine.
down.
Fourth
Let's
nine.
just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Right.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out.
Odell! Odell saw the dot. Odell saw the dot and he took advantage of it. Congratulations, Odell. You passed your legendary quiz. Oh, wait,
He'll do
what?
a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Bam, bam, bam.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, that's
now they're in the
beautiful.
hurry-up.
I think we know by now that
Two
every
beautiful
run is not going to
options.
be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their
Take
value.
Moncrief
You can
out.
still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game. And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The linebacker, Josh Maga, brings him down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Beautiful. Odell catch.
Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. He's going to air one out. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him.
Moncrief.
Who's going to get the
Come on,
next one? It
Moncrief.
almost becomes a
Moncrief.
challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
And he's
All right,
got
so first and 10.
Moncrief.
Last
Gain there,
play?
11 yards.
I'm going to try. Last play before the
And they're going to hurry back to the
full
line
quarter.
now. Rivers on 1st down. On the
Coach.
right side, caught by Green. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And at this stage in the game, every play is magnified here as we get down to the nitty-gritty. To the air again here, Rivers. And his pass incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Here's Rivers. Touchdown.
touchdown for Rivers.
Dante Moncrief. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result, a Green Bay score. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also
But
need
that
ball
is usually
security
true
here
because
late.
usually it's all to the special teams.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense
Well,
can do.
that's actually why. It's more up to the
receiver
kicker
as fast as possible,
to be the person that kicks the field goal and chooses how they're or where they're gonna kick the kickoff or where they're gonna do with the ball. You see them in an onside kick formation. Kick a split kick.
And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump
Full
here.
Start. Yeah. Or something like that.
Too quick to the trigger that time. Neutral zone infraction, and that'll cost him 5 yards. Keenum going to throw. Over the middle, it's Fells. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
10.
Not been the best
21-yard line.
But he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a better game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Oh, so they're keeping their timeouts for when or if they score.
Back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Fumble.
And the Packers pick it up. Room here to run.
And the big guy will pick it up and he'll take it out. 30-something yards.
And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime.
Keenum thought he had the run.
I mean, let's face
it,
heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on.
Oh,
Now the Giants will
that
stop
was
play as they
a
take
catch.
a timeout defensively. The defense, they got a little.
Off the deflection of the helmet? It was off of his helmet. He felt it, he ran back, he caught it, and he'll take that one into the 25-yard line. Auto catch. Last play of the game. Auto catch.
Here, Rivers. And they can't get the long
Pass
connection
interference.
as it falls in.
Pass interference defense. We'll get the ball in the 1-yard line.
Pass interference defense.
Yes.
Certainly some contact there, and that's why there's a penalty on the defender for pass interference.
So hard to time it up for a defender to hit the receiver when the ball arrives. Got there a little bit early on that one.
Let's go. Check three, check three, check three. Why not? Why not a little bit? Hey, check 24.
Rivers. And this is caught.
Auto
And that
catching
could
the
seal it. It's a
football for a
touchdown.
touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe
I'm gonna make it
relatively easily
well,
now.
Yeah, you can, but
You don't
still,
have to
you got to
carry
stay vigilant.
score
Can't give up
game.
anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That's caught at the 1. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
13-point
There's no
game.
downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And this is intercepted.
Pick.
That should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Curtis Lofton.
I don't remember what
and
number.
They take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Obviously
No
disappointing,
way.
but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll run. This is Lacey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and
Ben
take another
McAdoo
timeout.
doesn't
They'll
know what
leave
to
it with
do.
just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They stay on the ground on 1st down with Lacey. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. So the defense had a
Calling
chance
the last
to catch
time
their
out.
breath, and now they're back out and ready.
Hey. 4 down.
And they'll indeed take a knee. But 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Hey, boys, got 4 down.
On the give, this is their fullback. Cuts back, left sideline.
Pearson, nice run.
Down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
Kudos all the way around there. First, the play call to give him the ball. But how about the big fella? He doesn't get it very often, but boy, did he take advantage of that opportunity. A big rumble.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet.
So that will be the end of that. Ooh, I'm actually psyched to see a 60-60 game. Usually that's something that you don't see all the time or at all. But I got Keenum. Yeah, if I simplify this, divide everything by 4, it'll be the same thing. But Ryan is the one that had the 100%. I guess it's because he only threw 4. Yeah, he only threw 4 passes, and that's all he made for the game. But Ryan, still with his 4 completions, he got 50 yards, and Keenum only got 14. The picks: 1 for Keenum, 2 for Rivers. Yeah, let's see rushing. The most was Adrian Peterson with the 26. He's the only one with... Oh, sorry. The longest run today was by Tevin Coleman. When did he play? I don't remember. Oh, that was another team. The longest rush for us was 26 yards of Adrian Peterson. Blocking, Alex Mack, 0 sacks allowed. That's good. DeMarcus Ware, nah, I'm good. Kicking, made all of his field goals. His longest was 21 in this game. No blocks, no extra. 1 extra point, 1 attempted, percentage, blocked. 29 plus. Wait, when did I go for 29 plus? Five kickoffs. Wow. But guys, let's get into our next game with whoever it is, and they'll do one more. Like a river. Yeah. No. That was mine. It was. But then I got the blue one. I like the way how our offense is stacked
Kick off your week
and our
by
defense
installing
is
your
like
game plan.
meh. Oh wait, returning from injury. Lacey, he has an injury? No, they aren't injured. It just said returning from injury, so I went to go and see what that was about.
Kick off your
Now
week by
people are
installing your
injured,
game
so
plan.
I have to go and see what to do with them. How long do they have? Brian has back. Lacey is back. I mean, Lacey's not back. Oh, it was only Brian that was injured then. Next game's against the Cowboys. Alright, so I'll do Cowboys, skip the Bears, then I'll go to the Falcons. And then that'll wrap up this video. So, I'll be Cowboys, skip, so it'll be 1, skip 1. If that makes sense. Actually, they don't have Ezekiel Elliott, so I can skip them. 2 and 2. Come on, 3 and 2.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
All right, let's go. Oh, this is a divisional game, so I'm happy I decided to play this one. My headphones got disconnected from my remote. Oh, color rush time. So let's get into this game.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. The Packers have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4
Wait,
on
Josh,
the
let me see your
season.
book back.
It's the Bears going up against the Packers. With kickoff straight ahead.
Oh,
let's
guys,
check in
and
with the two men
tomorrow
who'll be
might
calling
not be
tonight's game.
tomorrow might be a video, but it might be the last. And then we'll go back to our every Sunday, I mean every Saturday schedule, or so don't get like, don't be like, why am I not posting anymore? I will be posting, it's just that school is coming back, so I have, oh, I thought you had a regular book bag, that's why I said, let me see.
This is Jonathan Stewart. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Yeah, so what I'm saying.
Second down following the run.
True. Oh, I know who this is. Mariota's their quarterback, so I don't have to be terrified, but I still have to keep an eye out for them rushes.
That's caught by the veteran Mackler. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
There's a trick. I don't remember what it is, but I think if you hold on, if you tap the right analog stick in the middle of a play, then then the closest person goes to the rush of the quarterback.
Still first down.
So I'm gonna try that out, especially in this game, to see if it's true or if it's just a myth.
From the gun, Mariota.
Madden 18 will be around Christmas time. Oh, and something else is, I would be posting, especially for the holidays, like for the breaks, like winter breaks, spring break, holidays like Memorial Day and
Here the hook up good to Victor Cruz. And he'll
short,
be taken
short.
down at the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
No.
Still third down.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher third down situation.
Howard.
Mariota again. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one
I'm
was
sorry.
available.
I'm
They
still
chose to
looking for
try
a
and
good
get it
time
through the air,
to post
but they were
videos on Too
unsuccessful.
Gaming. It's just that when one person's ready, the other isn't. So you have to find some good timing.
Shreds the tackle. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Alright, so I'm gonna go for the wide receiver screen as soon as the game starts.
Receiver left. A first down throw here for Rivers. And his first pass is incomplete.
Do not go for that.
The Pro Bowler
Yo, what's
Odell
up,
Beckham,
Batman?
the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Batman. Can you take out the light?
Rivers now.
Oh no.
He's got the
Beautiful
hook up to
catch.
Odell Beckham. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Lacey's here.
They'll run for the first time with Lacey. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Ready, set 180. Like 5'9", Hey, what's your man? Hey! Watch twist.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Sheldon Richardson in there to get him.
Where's
And
Batman?
that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the
Again?
sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't
Hey,
find
you
them,
missed
right?
Batman.
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will. Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is
That never
incomplete. A
works.
huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Where's Batman?
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the
Hey, you
guys
missed
that are
Batman.
unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting
He
a
lost
big
Batman.
stop. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it
You
over.
didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
First down, Mariota. Cruz has it over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Mariota. And incomplete there. A nice
I
hit.
thought I was gonna
Jars the
pick
ball
it.
free. And
That'd be
brings
a
up
nice
third
pick, though.
down. Offense just a yard away from the line they need to gain. Third down.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2.
Bears
and they've got
football.
it here with a first down. They go back to Stewart on first. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
On second down, they run with Stewart. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. So they tried runs on first and goal and second and goal.
Oh, guys, and I know I'll be a bit late, but I have something that I don't think anybody's done.
Want to come up with something different in terms of formation.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Hopefully it's on Abushi.
Holding. Offense.
Yeah.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yard situations, they often become bolder.
Can't find anyone open. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away.
Holding goal.
And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And Godot's kick is right through. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us.
Alright,
First
5
quarter,
seconds.
no
I'm only
points
going to
at
get
all.
one play
Now we
in
got our first score of the
before
game.
we get
Well,
into
does that
our
signal that we're going to get more as we
2-minute
go
warning.
along, or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
And now the Packers get set to go. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. Throwing, Rivers. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Holding. Offense.
Oh my.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
A bit,
You know who
a
you
bit,
want to
a
pressure
bit.
after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd
Alright,
send the
let's see
blitz
what's gonna
at him
happen.
right away and see if he holds up.
To throw is Rivers. Bryant
Bryant.
on the catch right side. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line.
Ankles are snapped right in half.
Holding. Defense.
Holding on defense. No.
And with the big gain, they'll go ahead and decline
Decline
the
it,
penalty.
bro.
And now a first down following that long gain.
This is gonna be beautiful. Alright, not yet, not yet.
On first and 10, Rivers. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. Touchdown, Packers. Dante Moncrief, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the
First and
alternative,
15.
which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Mariota now. Quick slant. That's caught by the veteran Macklin. And he'll get it up near the 35,
Yeah,
right
he
at
got
the
pushed
34
up.
here. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw is Mariota. He hits Stewart in the flat. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They go play action here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jeremy Macklin, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Mom, that's good. It's 400. So second and 10. I'm gonna go Chancellor on Cruz.
Throwing again. Mariota on second and 10. He's going to leave this
Stewart,
for his
sit
running
down.
back. It's complete.
What
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On third down, Mariota. And Adams has it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
So you
by
keep
the
that last
offense.
time up for the last 10
So that means
seconds.
they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Actually, I'm thinking of fade over
First
here,
and 10.
yeah.
Here's Mariota. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
If you're running...
I actually want to see this. I mean, I know I can't challenge it, but Cruz, you made that catch once. There's no way you're doing it again. Okay.
out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Mariota to throw it. And this is caught. Jeremy Macklin. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
And Reese, yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver.
All right, it's going to be a
that kind
run.
of courage and tunnel the field and become dependable targets for their quarter.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
So they're up
Jeremy
by
Macklin
3.
winding
Make this,
down.
they'll
And
be
the
up by 3.
Bears have retaken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround.
All right. So my plan right now.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter,
no, I
not
don't
sure
have
how
time for your
aggressively,
routes.
offensively they want to play
Just
this.
take that
I
straight
think
out.
we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now,
Alright,
whistles
13
come
seconds
in.
to
We're
go.
gonna get a timeout
1
here
play,
by the
7
offense.
seconds.
It's
And
just
we are
their
ready
first, so they'll have
midfield.
2 remaining
So let's
here
say 23
before
yards.
we get to halftime.
Hurry up! Ready, hey, Rocket! Kill.
Rivers on first down. And that is
Bro, he got knocked out by the
7
ball.
seconds remaining.
7 seconds remaining.
Holding. Defense.
Holding on defense, that's huge.
So the grab there by the defense, the holding penalty call. Call it a gain
All right,
of 5.
so let's say Colts, you got the next catch. Yep, Colts, you got the next
on
catch.
first and 10, Rivers. And this is caught on the sideline, But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in
guys
bounds.
guessing?
Incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty,
Alright,
so
so
this is likely the
Odo
last play
and
in the second quarter.
Colts got it switched. Call
And
timeout.
Rivers saw something he didn't like. He's going to take a timeout.
Odo and Colts got to switch. Odo and Colts got to switch. I don't know what I'm doing.
So as they take it over, we step aside.
Yes. That's lucky for you. That's what I
They'll send Beckham
wanted.
alone to the left side.
But wanted.
Final play of the half, Rivers. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one
Oh,
deep left side
no.
here. And unable to connect on the long
After I saw
pass.
that,
It falls down
that was a
incomplete.
no-no.
So we've hit halftime.
And
Just a field
that was
goal
actually my
separating
fault.
these two
I
teams
shouldn't have
at
got
the break.
aggressive. I
That's
should have
Wilson.
just
Yeah,
went
that's perfect.
Two. Davis. Deep.
possession.
Hey, I gotta go.
He had caught it, slip it in.
Okay, and sorry about that. Didn't know Larry got.
Don't ask me why
Early,
it's
we
not
are
dead.
back and ready for the third quarter. And Green Bay getting ready to
That
go
time
as they
zone,
take the field.
time
Close
is
game, but they're
a
going to need to do a
real
little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall,
Well, this is taken in.
Cool.
It's complete. And he takes this thing down
Wow,
deep
into the
Chicago
18
territory.
on the other side.
It's a big play there
But I like
for
the way
Green
how
Bay.
we need that catch
57
earlier on and we
yards.
couldn't get it.
coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And he's able to get this
Eddie
inside
Lacy.
the 10 now to the
He's really
9.
rocking any block.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And quickly, they get to the line. Second down, Rivers.
DJ Khaled.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag
Hey.
down.
Yeah.
So let's see what
yeah,
this is about.
Yeah.
Offense.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense
But if you want
as
it
they
enough,
face a 2nd and
you
11.
gotta turn around. What do you mean?
Throwing, Rivers steps away to his left. And his throw here's incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, I got that.
A pretty good coverage
Wow,
there, and
that
both of
was
these
foul.
defenses, they've had good coverage throughout
I
this
saw
one.
you in
No
2008.
doubt about it, and
You
in
were born in
today's NFL,
2008.
where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides.
Wide
where
on the
tension
field.
continues
What
to
is this,
build.
like the 5th
Who's gonna
one?
make the big play?
Holding. Defense.
Holding on defense this time. Let's go.
It's one of those ones that is so
First
hard
and
to
10.
judge, but defensive
We
holding
actually
there, that's
needed
what the
that.
referee saw.
All right.
Following the penalty now, Lacy. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. The loss of a full 3 yards,
blown
and
up,
now it's
son.
2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Beckham. Odo Beckham.
Now Rivers. That's complete right around the 8. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at
Odo,
the 1.
again?
That one goes for
you
16
sleeping,
yards.
bro?
It sets him up 1st and goal.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Rivers now. This will be caught at about the 5. And
What are you
he's gonna
doing?
lose
Let's keep
yardage
going
here.
backwards.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
You know the key to a good screen pass
Where's
is,
Odo?
don't you?
But you're going to
Where's
tell me
Odo?
good blocking?
Where's Odo? Where's
Good
Odo?
blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Touchdown.
Into the
For
end
who's that?
zone.
Green?
Touchdown,
Colts?
Green Bay. Rashad
Green. Senior.
First touchdown on the
201
year.
pass
The
yards.
Packers have retaken the
Let's
lead.
go.
So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
They didn't see this one coming. They didn't see it coming. Rivera, congratulations. You played them.
Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
All right, that's not a good
Tucker
idea.
now to kick it away
That's going to
following
be
the
out at
touchdown.
around the 10-yard line. Yeah, what did I say? Yeah, we know what flag it is. Flag for kick thingy.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Yep, free kick out of
And
bounds.
the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal.
Cheesed. Oh wow, cousin. Oh wow, cousin. I see you, cousin. He made a new account. Tied himself.
First and 10. Here's Mariota. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the
Don't
ball
talk.
loose and brings up second.
You suck. Talk about me. Check your chat. Done that. Done that. Done that. Hi, cousin Aiden. When are we gonna post our first video for Cooley Kids? Gaming. Cooley Kids Gaming.
Done in today's NFL.
And on second and 10 now.
Let's see. He texted back. Who? Not me.
Throwing again. Mariota on second and 10.
Bam!
He's gonna find his running back. It's complete. It's a 4-yard
Alright,
pickup.
so this
and
guy,
it'll be
this
third
kid, you'll
down.
see him
So not
when I'm
the
playing
same
GTA.
was on. He was hitting on all cylinders. That's just not the case here.
Yeah, you'll see him when we're playing, when I'm playing GTA, and I post that video, those videos.
Throwing the football, made the right decisions on when to
But-
run, when not to run.
And you notice his footwork was really good.
Footwork was on
Bruh,
point. I thought his ability to manage
Yeah,
the game
he
as well,
likes
get him in
fire,
better
sharp
plays.
stuff.
I thought he was really locked in. So far in this game, we're not
He
seeing
doesn't
that,
like
but
sports,
he'll be able to pick it up.
and he's
Not
single.
to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter.
What is he saying? I don't know who, not me. Alright, cool, he's out.
That pass will go
Alright,
from
watch
incomplete
this.
to complete.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Out of
And
bounds,
this one
let's go.
hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Bears defense as they head out to set up shop now. They've had a couple passing touchdowns against them in this game, and that last drive they really got picked apart.
They've got to figure out how to tighten things up because no matter what they've done, whatever adjustments they've made, offense has been a step ahead of them. So they've got to figure it out. Usually, a sack of the quarterback can help
Oh, this
change
is
the
beautiful.
Maybe
momentum.
bring some
I
pressure.
like
I
this
think
play.
maybe a little bit of pressure would help them greatly.
To throw, Rivers. And his throw
Woo!
is
He went
incomplete.
single-handed, and I
Des
should have
Bryant,
looked
the
at
intended
Oda.
receiver.
I
And
should
it'll
have
bring
looked
up
at
third
Oda.
down.
Oda
The numbers
wide
have been good
open,
in the passing
nobody
game.
on him
Certainly
at
a big
all.
reason why they have
Like,
the
you could have
lead,
said his
but now
name and
here,
nobody
third
would have
quarter,
known he
maybe
was still
go to the
there.
run game a little more.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, we'll credit to the defense for shutting them
Hey,
down on
hey,
that play.
hey,
Maybe
turn it up.
try and run the football.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
2 to
Picked off by
45.
the former first-rounder
And he's
Jimmy
out.
Ward. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well,
I don't know
Brandon, there's no
my
question who they're going to look to on third and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Stewart is the lone setback. Following the interception here,
Mariota.
He sacked
Oh,
on the final play.
he just now texted back 2 times. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm lit. I'm lit. Cool, you're lit.
You're watching the NFL. Back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Mariota now on second down. Under pressure, and they got to
Oh,
him
I think
again. Chris
that was
Canty.
the most
And
awkward
they're gonna get him in
camera
this
change.
pass rush.
3rd and 30.
Now that's sacks on
Oh
back-to-back
my.
plays. Time starting to run out here in the fourth. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. 3rd and long here for Mariota. And Graham's got it over the middle.
Why are these camera changes so awkward?
That's certainly playing down a
Oh, he texted 4 more times in the chat. I'm the only one watching. Damn, you suck at everything. Well, thanks for the more support.
Here's Ryan Quigley now as the drive goes back. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They'll be down to
Using auto float. Turn off auto float.
here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ryan Quigley now.
My phone's going off. I just don't know where it is. Alright, so let's go back in.
Chicago.
Come on, Weir. Come on, Weir.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And this kick will be touched down as they spot
He will
it
take it at the
inside
42.
45-yard line.
Thanks, Reeser.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes
Yo,
will win.
Lacey.
But
You
their
literally
hope is
had
that
like
that
what,
last mistake
99
is the
yards
only
before?
one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And now they're in the hurry up. Again, it's Lacey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
With the
Time
first
for a
down and
break.
10.
We're back to see what happens
To the
after
middle
this.
and he
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Rivers. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he'll be
Juking.
taken down, but
Juking. You need at school tomorrow. I like all those emojis. I know I need the more support. Why else do you think I'm gonna ask for it?
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Alright, so we have 1, 2 people going, blocking the exact opposite way.
They'll get it in the hands of Beckham. And he will loop. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the offense will be looking to get
Second
at
and
least
12.
some of this yardage back here. It's second and 12.
Dab. Alright, order. It's a wrap. We're in. We're in. What happened?
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
What else am I supposed to do if I have a tight end that isn't
going
gonna block me?
11 men back out onto the field for the defense.
I mean, like,
Looking to
bro,
jam the
that's you
receivers
had
at the
one
line
job.
here. Press coverage, look defensively.
That's actually pretty funny. You had one job, son. Alright, good.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he is going to lose yardage here. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on 4th down. So the offensive unit called the TO. And now we are ready to resume play.
What you got on me now?
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
56
So Charles, I
yards
think
out.
from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You're able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it.
Alright,
That
so
was the
right
kind of
now,
stand that keeps you in ball games.
it's a one touchdown. It's a one touchdown game. It's a one touchdown game.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
It's
And
a
they're
one
coming off
touchdown
a
game
3-and-out
with a
by Fred.
successful conversion
I think they've got to look at that
to
play
tie it
sheet
up.
and go to a spot that they
Actually,
haven't gone before. Time to shake
that
things up
that
a
ball
little
never
bit to
came
try and
out.
get this offense moving.
Okay,
Oh,
so how do
stop texting in the chat. Where's your phone? Bye, I'm going to watch a video. Logan did not make one yet. I know he didn't make. Wait, no! No free plugs!
Maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across.
I didn't want to
midfield,
plug.
Just shy of the 40. In the slot on the right is Graham. They'll look
That's
to
beautiful.
throw.
That's beautiful. Look at that
And
coverage.
some room to work. And
Boom.
he slides to avoid the hit. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Nobody saw that.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
Actually, I want to see that because I know they're going to challenge it. I mean, not challenge it, but review it. Actually, both feet was in. I don't know why they said it was out. Both feet was in.
That was a difficult catch, and I admire the fact that
Let's
he
just see
actually
if they
caught the
don't
football.
realize.
Worked so hard to get his
This would
feet
be
down
pretty
in bounds,
fun
tried to do
if
the
they
toe
didn't
tap.
realize.
Like, my dad's an accomplished tap dancer. I'm not sure he would have gotten his feet in on that one.
Is he really? By the way?
That he is.
How about that? What about Young Davis?
No, it did not. It did not cross
It didn't carry
generation.
over.
No, it stops right there.
And there's no booth review at all.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. He's back to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
Let's face it,
Go for the field goal and try and block
chase,
us.
whether it's playing
That's
this
stupid.
game or whatever
That's
we
really
do.
stupid.
Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for.
Hopefully you guys didn't see that part, but alright, I'll just give one more plug. LoganPaul.com/shop.
Touchdown.
Go and buy my merch there. My merch. Blitz 80 merch. Me and Logan actually connected links, and now we're now he said the only thing you can do is I'll let you use my website and you could sell merch over there. He said okay. So LoganPaul.com/shop. Yeah,
So what can the Bears do here?
Got a plug. So touchdown, but now this is the game changer.
Trying to punch it in, Stewart. And he's gonna get into
I
the
suck. Boy.
We've got ourselves a tie football game. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but
Alright,
they're not
so
done
I
yet.
have
The
one
defense
timeout,
needs to get a stop.
34 seconds. Well, not 34, but about 30.
But job one was taken care of. The 2-point conversion.
Ah, I got this. This is way too easy.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to
Just
take
gotta look for the right
possession
plays,
here.
and I have
They
to
need
know
get
when to
this
call them.
around.
Alright, what are you saying now? Bye. Alright, bye.
Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in the tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sideline.
Wait, some more?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he
Alright,
clocks it
so
with
9
just
seconds
10
to go.
seconds left.
I'm nowhere near field goal range. No. There's no way I'm making that. That's actually this is gonna be the play to get us into field goal range. Yep. But it's not gonna be Odell to make it in. It's gonna be Brian.
Now Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted. A great
No.
read, and it's picked off.
No, our first overtime game.
That for a momentum switch.
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
To throw is Mariota, and that is incomplete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more
Bears
football.
won.
That's exactly
They're
right.
gonna
If they go
receive
down and kick a field
because
goal, the
why
other
not?
team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
So 3 minutes
for their first drive here in overtime. The crowd can really
let's be honest, let's be real. Let me just play right, no play.
In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team.
On offense?
And
let's
that
go.
first drive can dictate
That's a
whole
what?
thing, 'cause they know
17th
if this team
flag?
takes it downfield and scores
Foul,
a touchdown,
flag,
it's game
foul,
over.
flag,
It's
foul,
been loud
flag.
in here so far.
Chancellor.
Following the penalty, here's Stewart. And he'll be brought down here at
I said
the
Chancellor
28.
because that's why I was playing, guys. Oh, two people's watching now. Oh, bye. I forgot.
All around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
All right.
Now the first throw in overtime for Mariota. Quick slant. That's caught by the veteran Mackler. 20.
All right, guys. So that'll be the end of this game. Actually, no, that's not.